What up, nerds? Nerdy Biker here again. I'm out with the late night crew. We're rolling like 20 deep. Having a good little night. I know you guys haven't had a video from me in a while. I've been battling GoPro issues, whether it doesn't record when I think it's recording, or the audio isn't working right or something. So hopefully this one will turn out good, and I'll be able to keep making videos from you. I also had surgery about 2 weeks ago, so I wasn't riding for about a week and a half. So everything's good now, back out on the bike and loving it. So hopefully I'll be able to get some good videos for you. I've been going out of the city quite a bit and riding some twisty rural roads, and it's a lot of fun, and I always want to record it for you guys so you can see you know, some of the riding in Nebraska that isn't just, you know, riding in the city. But it's like a 30-minute drive out there, so I don't want to turn my GoPro on while I'm riding out there. And then I always forget I get too excited about riding the curves, and I become a terrible moto vlogger, and I forget to turn my camera on once I'm actually out there. So hopefully, you know, one of these times we go out, I'll be able to get some footage for you guys on that. You know, we'll talk nerdy a little bit since I haven't had a video, so a little column A, a little column B. So I've been playing a lot of Diablo 3 recently. The new season just released, season 11. So if you guys have been watching my channel and following, you notice that I've been streaming some Diablo 3. I've come up with a kind of unique necromancer build I've been running. I mean, it's nothing like too off the wall unique. It's a kind of an established build with some tweaks to accommodate Reinhardt. I've always liked Reinhardt, but there's never really been a build that was good, that was going to be good at using it, and I think the build that I have now makes good use of it. It kind of changes the playstyle of the original build, but it's a lot of fun. So check out my stream, I'll talk a little more about it there. But it's running the Narius Bone Storm set, or Bone Armor set, that gives you the Bone Storm. So with that, pairing it with Reinhardt and Land of the Dead Frozen Lands to freeze enemies, and then get those 10,000% weapon damage procs on Reinhardt. I've been toying with a couple different builds, and I think what I have now is the best build that I can have, both with the combination of survivability and still damage and cooldown reduction and stuff. So I think the build's pretty good, it's pretty effective. Braden acting a fool, riding side saddle. Yeah, if you're into that nerdy stuff, make sure you check out some of my streams. I think I'm going to start streaming more often, especially if I'm doing something more serious. I'll even do some less serious streams where I'm just like BSing with my buddies, which kind of the first little bit of my last couple of streams have been me being serious, kind of telling you about the build and running some stuff, and then the rest of it has just been me being goofy with my friends and running group stuff. Ooh. If you guys haven't noticed, I haven't been riding my Motrack a whole lot lately. I had the headlight go out on it And I got a new headlight at home. I just haven't had a chance to change it with the surgery and stuff, and I just rather spend my extra time gaming or riding, so I just haven't taken the time to swap it out. But hopefully I'll get back on that soon, make a video, get riding with some of the Grom, do some hooligan stuff. So I've been tossing around the idea of trading in my Ducati and either getting a Supermoto or a 600 of some sort, either a Gixxer 600, an R6, or a CBR 600RR. Kind of leading towards the CBR or the Gixxer. I just think they're more comfortable. I haven't really rode an R6, so I can't say that either of those are more comfortable than an R6. But I did like the way both of those bikes felt. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, if I should go Supermoto or if I should go with a Super Sport. I like the idea of getting a Supermoto, something that I can have an extra set of wheels and do some trail riding. I used to do a lot of ATV, like 4-wheeler, 3-wheeler riding when I was growing up, and I kind of miss it. Road riding's awesome, but it's just a different beast, you know, riding off-road, and I'd like to get back to it a bit. But you know, having something that goes fast, I like going fast from time to time. It'd be a little harder to be hooligans with these guys if I'm on a Supermoto. I can still do it. I would just be in the slower portion of the pack instead of kind of in the equal footing portion. Just so some background of why I would think about getting rid of the Ducati is I didn't do a whole lot of research before I bought the Monster. When I was younger in riding, I always wanted a Monster, so when I was like, I'm gonna get a new bike, might as well get a Monster. Are you good? Yeah, so I didn't do a whole lot of research on the Ducati. I was just like, I want a Monster, so I'm gonna go buy a Monster. So that's what I did. And it's not that I don't like the Monster. I really like this bike. The problem I have with it is the wind. So when I am, you know, going a little faster and stuff, the wind is killer on this thing, because there's like, obviously there's no wind deflection at all, so all the wind's on my chest and on my head. So getting something that can pull some of that wind pressure off of my body would be nice. And the other thing is just the maintenance costs. If I would have done a little more research, I would have known that the maintenance costs were so high, and I would have, you know, probably went a different route. Yeah, so that's the main reasons. Like, I don't have a problem with the bike. I love the way it looks. For the most part, I like the way it rides. I just Wish that there was a little more wind protection, and I don't really want to put a windscreen on it because it kind of kills the look of the bike if I do that. Well, if I don't remember to do an outro, or I don't turn my camera back on, if you like the video, make sure you hit a like. If you want to see more videos, hit that subscribe. Until next time, see you nerds.